Sunday, December 30, 1883. At 3 o'clock in the afternoon, while M was walking up and down under a tree, a devotee came to him and said that the master had sent for him. M went to Sri Ramakrishna's room and found a number of devotees there. He saluted the master. Ram, Kedar, and others had arrived from Calcutta. Ram had brought with him the Vedantist monk whom the master had visited near his garden a few days earlier. On that occasion, Sri Ramakrishna had asked him to bring the sadhu to Dakshineshwar. The monk was sitting on the small couch with the master. They were talking happily in Hindustani. Master: What do you feel about all this? Monk: It is all like a dream. Master: Brahman alone is real, and the world illusory. Well, sir, what is Brahman? Monk: Brahman is the sound. It is Om. Master: But there must be something indicated by the sound. Isn't that so? Monk: That itself is the thing indicated as well as the indicator. At these words, Sri Ramakrishna went into samadhi and sat motionless. The monk and the devotees looked wonderingly at him in his ecstatic condition. Kedar said to the monk, Look at him, sir. This is samadhi. The monk had read of samadhi, but had never seen it before. After a few minutes, the master began gradually to come down to the normal plane of consciousness. He said to the Divine Mother, Mother, I want to be normal. Please don't make me unconscious. I would like to talk to the sadhu about Satchidananda. Mother, I want to be merry, talking about Satchidananda. The monk was amazed to see the master's condition and to hear these words. Sri Ramakrishna said to him, Please do away with your I am he. Let us now keep I and thou to enjoy the fun. A little later, the master was walking in the Panchavati with Ram, Kedar, M, and the other devotees. Master to Kedar with a smile. What did you think of the sadhu? Kedar: It is all dry knowledge. The pot has just been put on the fire, but as yet there is no rice in it. Master: That may be true, but he has renounced everything. He who has renounced the world has already made great progress. The sadhu belongs to the stage of the beginner. Nothing can be achieved without the realization of God. When a man is intoxicated with ecstatic love of God, he doesn't take delight in anything else. Then, cherish my precious Mother Shyama tenderly within, O mind. May you and I alone behold her, letting no one else intrude. Kedar repeated the words of a song in keeping with the master's feeling. How shall I open my heart, O friend? It is forbidden me to speak. I am about to die for lack of a kindred soul to understand my misery. Sri Ramakrishna returned to his room. About 4 o'clock, the door of the Kali temple was opened and the master walked to the temple with the monk. M accompanied them. Entering the inner chamber, the master prostrated himself reverently before the image. The monk, with folded hands, also bowed his head repeatedly before Kali. Master, what do you think of Kali? Monk, with devotion. Kali is supreme. Master, Kali and Brahman are identical. Is that not so? Monk, as long as one's mind is turned to the outer world, one must accept Kali. As long as a man sees the outer world and discriminates between good and evil, he must accept good and reject evil. To be sure, all names and forms are illusory. But as long as the mind sees the outer world, the aspirant must give up woman. The ideas of good and evil are applied to one who is still a student on the path. Otherwise, he will stray from the path of righteousness. Thus conversing, the master and the monk returned from the temple. Master to M. Did you notice that the sadhu bowed before Kali? M. Yes, sir.